여러분 안녕, Ashley입니다. And today we're doing a Cheryl Blossom inspired makeup look because I'm a little obsessed with Riverdale, and the more I watch it and think about my own childhood, I'm convinced I grew up there. Too many similarities. From the fact that when my dad was there, there was a Southside High School and nobody wanted to be associated with that. But yeah, there were a lot of things very similar. But yeah, I decided that I wanted to pull off, or attempt to pull off, a Cheryl look, especially because she's got a red lip and I've got 10,000, and yet I went out and bought a new one because I don't have enough over there. It's literally the only color that I have. But I told myself, this is gel, and I don't know what a gel lipstick is, but I needed to have it. Anyway, I dug out my most Cheryl-y looking outfit, and it's not even, probably not even that Cheryl-ish. I'll show you. See, I got my little like plaid skirt on that sits in my closet and I do nothing with. It's kind of maybe a little bit Tony, you know, more Tony than Cheryl, but out of all of my red stuff, it's the most Cheryl-y thing that I own. So anyway, yeah, let's get into it. I went to Big Lots last week and bought $35 worth of makeup because I didn't know that they had makeup at Big Lots. But I got this, and it's like royal themed, which, how appropriate for Cheryl is that, right? Because she acts like she's a princess. Anyway, I'm gonna take this like neutrally tan taupe color. Put my mirror over here, so hopefully I'm not looking at the camera this time, but I feel like I'm not gonna, probably not even gonna remember it's there. Anyway, let me come closer. Am I close enough? I can never tell. All right. I'm gonna put that pretty much everywhere. And I'm blocking you, again, like I'm new and don't know what I'm doing. Alright, and I'm gonna take this gray color, I think it's gray, I'm gonna put that in the crease, and maybe a little bit out here. We'll see how I feel. Yeah, we'll do that. Cheryl's makeup is rather simple. I don't want to use the word basic, but it kind of is. Like, her red lip is pretty much the statement she makes, which I love, right? And another reason I chose Cheryl is because she talks out loud the way I talk in my head, you know? I think she talks out loud the way a lot of people talk in their head, and they just don't admit it. But, I mean, sometimes her attitude is a lot. Like, she's a bitch, really. But I guess when you grow up the way she does, you gotta kind of expect it. Alright. I'm gonna take this metallic-y gold shade and put it here on my lid, because I feel like, you know, Cheryl likes some sparkly gold. But yeah, I really feel like I mean, Riverdale's probably big, you know, like there's probably a lot of towns. You see the gold I put on? It's so sparkly, I love it. Probably, you know, like a lot of towns are Riverdale-esque. But, you know, my parents went to the North High School, and there was the South High School. It's gone now. They've integrated before I got there. Actually, probably before I was born. And, you know, you didn't want to be known when my parents were in school as people who lived on the south side. In fact, there was an article written about my parents because they used to dance, and the reporter mistakenly wrote that they were south side students, and I'm pretty sure my dad is still kind of annoyed by that. But as I said, by the time I got there, that wasn't a thing anymore. But the difference between the north side and the south side is visible. Like, the homes aren't as nice. Like, I had a friend that lived over there, and her dad had a butt ton of money, but he did nothing with his house. Like, the garage door was falling off, you know? Alright. I'm gonna take a gel eyeliner. You know what? Maybe now is when I need this mirror. I'm gonna do like a little wing, because Cheryl has a slight wing. Move my shit out of the way. All right. Can I even see in this mirror? I didn't even check this before I sat down. Kind of, sort of. Ew, what the hell? It's sticky. All right, but yeah, like even today, if you went there, like you turn left at a traffic light and there's a noticeable difference in neighborhood. Like, it doesn't have gangs like the south side. That's the next town over. But, ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna like this brush. This is another one of those things that I got. Except this is some off-brand eyeliner, and I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it. I'm gonna lean over this way. But, yeah. Their houses are not as nice. Or they don't make as much of an effort. Ooh. Okay. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought. Alright. But yeah, they integrated, and the South High School became the middle school I went to. Oh, doing this live might be difficult like this. But yeah, like, there was no real discernment when I got there of north and south. Like, nobody even knew at my age, like, what that even meant, because we didn't call it the south side anymore. So now it's just a point of what road do you live off of. Like, when I moved down here, a lot of my friends from home were here, and there was a girl we met that said, oh yeah, I'm from this like rich town and whatever, and like really trying to talk it up. And she was from our town, and she really like put her foot in it, because she was very wrong about what she was saying. She was trying to make herself sound better than she was, okay? And like really embarrassed herself, because we were like, oh, okay, well, what part of town are you from? Like, what road did you live off of? And she knew if she said it, we would know she was full of shit. But we didn't, my generation didn't judge people for what side of town they lived on, you know? Like, I would get out of school at what was once the North High School and watch cops take kids down for dealing and shit like that. But, you know, everybody got problems everywhere. But we even had a drive-in that got shut down, you know? I was 5 when it happened, but I remember. Anyway, I'm gonna contour a little bit. Just a little. I don't usually do it, but I feel like I see it on Cheryl. Where's my mirror? But yeah, like, as I was talking about my childhood with my brother's girlfriend, and my dad was telling stories, it kind of dawned on me that maybe it was a little bit Riverdale-esque. Like, my parents are what I consider to be north side kids with south side tendencies. They would skip school frequently, and they protested a fence being put up. One time they skipped school. There used to be a picture of this, I don't know where it is. They skipped school, and then in the middle of the day came back and were dressed head to toe as old people, like with like full masks with a cowl and a wig, and as old people, every single person knew who it was. Administration knew who it was. They sat them down in the principal's office and said, look, we know who you are. When you come to school tomorrow, you're getting detention. This is just what's gonna happen. And they would sit there and be like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know who those people are. We're elderly. We're looking for our grandchildren. Their grandchildren were my parents' friends, okay? That aren't related to each other. But, like, you know, old people are not wandering into a high school in the middle of the day. Especially not one where the doors would lock after homeroom. And again, that's why they were protesting the fence. They apparently already locked kids in, or trying to lock the doors so kids wouldn't walk out, aka my sister. My sister was one of those kids when we were in high school. Like, if any of us would have been a servant, it would have been my sister. Hands down. She would walk out of school and walk to our friend's house that lived in another town. I couldn't go to the bathroom without passing 18 teachers and a security guard, but she just walks right out and nobody notices. Something wasn't right. Really. But, you know, like most towns, it had its issues, but the similarities just astounded me. You know, my semi-delinquent parents that actually lived on the good side of town, along with my delinquent sister who set a bathroom on fire, which she swore to me for years she didn't do. She did it. She told me she did it. She told me a few years ago. She's like, oh yeah, that was me. It's like, you know, I got hauled in for that. I got hauled in for my sister's shenanigans so many times, and she asked me for help, and I'm like, hell no, I ain't getting in trouble for your ass no more. Hell no. Like, there was one time, I think it turned out actually being her friend on the bus, did something, and I got called down to the dean with two boys that lived down the street from me, and the first words out of their mouth were, what are you doing here? You don't even sit near us. I'm getting attitude from the dean, like what I did, so it was like, nah, you want my sister. And everybody laughs, and they're like, you threw your sister under the bus? I'm like, hell yeah I did. Because every time I turn around, my ass is in trouble for this bitch. No, no, no. I had it. I'd had it. Give me attitude. I'm like, you know there's two of us, right? Like, I have a sister. She's never here, but she exists, I promise. And they're like, well, here's her class. Go find her. She wasn't there when I got there. Shocker. But the bell rang and I said, well, screw that. I'm going to class. I'm coming back there. But if I'm any character, probably, it's probably Jughead. Really. Honestly, probably. Because I, much like him, just kind of sit back and watch people. Oh shit, I didn't put mascara on, did I? I fucking hate mascara, you guys. I hate it. But it's Cheryl, and since I'm already not putting lashes on, because if I go anywhere today, it's Ollie's. I'm not putting on lashes to go to Ollie's. God, I hate it so much. Yeah. I should at least do this if I'm not going to put the lashes. But I don't know. I've just been thinking about it a lot. Telling stories, as I said, to my brother's girlfriend. My dad's stories and my sister. Like, I am the Jughead of this family. I like to read. I like to keep to myself. I don't cause trouble. But if my sister needs me to, I've got her back. You know? I have before. Like, I'll stick up for my family and my sister. As much as she's a pain in my ass, she's still my sister, and the only one allowed to harass her is me. And I guess our brother. But I'm the oldest, so me. Right? I got these liquid highlighters from my dad's girlfriend the other day. And yeah, I think I'm gonna give them a shot. I'm gonna use this champagne-y gold color one. It kind of matches the eyeshadow, but also Like I said, I'm pretty sure gold would be Cheryl's color, other than red, you know, because gold's like fucking money. Dropper my ass. This is much too thick for this dropper. I don't know what this company was thinking. Put a little bit. I don't want like crazy amounts of highlight. I don't know how. I'm gonna use my beauty blender for this. I don't want it all over my hands. Is that blending or is it just sitting there? Oh, I might have to use my hand. Can you see? Oh yeah, you can see it. Alright. This is way, like, thick. Gloopy kind of highlight. I really don't think that dropper is ever gonna work. Concept's nice. Practicality, not so great. But yeah, let's see. Last thing is this. Freaking, I don't know. I should have looked it up, but I forgot, and I'm probably gonna forget again. So if anybody knows what the hell a gel lipstick is, like, what's the difference? Because it looks exactly the same as like a normal one, but I didn't notice that's what it was when I bought it. I just thought it was a nice Cheryl-esque red color. So let me apply this. I don't know if I like this. Does not cover very well. Okay. Wow, that looks really red on camera. Okay. But, alright. It smells like fruit stripe gum, you know? God, it's so red. It's redder than I expected it to be. But I think that's appropriate for Cheryl. Don't you? Anyway. That completes our Cheryl Blossom look. Might have went a little heavy on this contour, but that's alright. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoy Cheryl, if you enjoyed me going on about my Riverdale adjacent life, please like and subscribe. Feel free to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. My name's in the description box down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.